Good day, everybody. It's Max, and welcome to Facteroids. That's right. This demo is like a little bit of Factorio with a little bit of 3D puzzle simulation with a little bit of this and that. It's your basic factory belt-driven type game set in the universe of going through asteroids, mining them, and collecting their resources. Let's get in there and let's have a look at it. We'll hit the campaign button. And this will give us a couple of things. This gives us an introduction, a demo, and a tutorial. Now, if you don't get the demo option right away, then look down here in the lower left-hand corner. It will probably say skip tutorial, which of course you will do. If you do that, then you will go straight to the demo, okay? The introduction and the tutorial are exactly the same thing, except the introduction is all the tutorials in one package, whereas the tutorials, there's like 6 of them, I think, 6 or 7 of them, and you can do each one of them one at a time at your own pace or whatever it is you want to do. In this case, though, we're going straight for demo because that's why we're here. And this demo comes with just one asteroid called Sandbox. So we are going to do that, and by doing so is now going to put up the loading screen. And look at them guys. Wow, they look intense. Obviously, we got some sort of loading screen here. Now, it's giving us some advice, but we don't get to work with pipes in the demo. The only thing we're going to get to do is the basics. And as press any key to continue, we are now on the asteroid. Now, to make the asteroid work around, I'm going to pause up here for a second. You have an opportunity to build your own mining colony. Yes, I do. If you do 100 buildings, we're complete. Awesome. So this is the asteroid. So to get around the asteroid, you can use the right mouse button. You can also use WASD to kind of control movement with that. And of course, the Q and E key kind of rotates around. Finally, you can use the home key, and it will return you back to this. Now, this little magical number is the mothership pod, and of course, this is where it will always bring you if you hit the home key. Now, when it comes to working in this environment, we want 2 things. One, we want to be mining, but we also need to be processing. And you also have to look at this in 3 dimensions. You definitely got to work like Spock, right? You got to outthink Khan. You got to look at this as a 3-dimensional thing. And in this case, what we're doing is we're looking around for a good place to build on. Okay, so we're not so concerned about. Yeah, look at this. This is what I'm talking about. So we're going to have a section for mining and a section for building, all right? And this is going to be the section for building, but we have a few problems with it. I mean, it is really nice. It is really nice here. There's lots of flat spots, but there are a few trouble areas. It would be nice to get rid of these 2 ice chunks here, and when you know, we have some of these red blocks. So we see a bunch of stone, we see a bunch of ice, and this is lava. Now, you can't build on lava, you can't do nothing with lava. It's a pain. Okay, so what we got to do is we're gonna get rid of Mr. Lava. And to do that, of course, we got to get a couple things underway. So hey, let's click on the upper right-hand corner of Mr. Roboto, and Mr. Roboto is now excited. He's like, "Hey, I'm alive." Yes, you are, dude. You are definitely alive, and we want him to do some work. So we're gonna put up a couple solar panels here. We'll put 3 solar panels there. Now, the asteroid rotates, so those solar panels are not going to be in the sun forever. So what we want to do is I'm going to actually try and put 3 over here as well. All right. Now, besides that, I need to get 3 mines down almost right away. All right. The first mine we want to get down is stone. And I'm just looking for a good spot to put it. I don't see what I would call a stone outcropping. Something that's gonna something I want to chop down, right? Only this ice here is kind of like something I'd want to get rid of. But you know what? Let's go for maybe one of these 2 blocks. Yeah, let's go for this block here. Okay, and what we want to do is we'll do that there. Now I definitely want to get rid of this ice, right? So we're gonna do 1 over here, and the third thing we want is iron. Now I don't see any iron, but I can use this button down in the lower right corner, called the seismogram, and it will help me find iron that's relatively close to the surface. And by gosh, over here, that's exactly what we have, is right over here by these solar panels. So, okay, the only trick to this is that, of course, whatever we mine is going to get taken away, right? So we'll go with that, and we'll have that do a thing. Now, we're also going to need to store this. So obviously, we're going to want a little storage. We'll put storage here, storage up here. And as for this one, yeah, I guess we'll do the storage there. And then, of course, we're going to have to use a little bit of conveyor belt. And we're going to hit the play button there just to kind of let him get busy. Get busy. Because I'm going to have to bring it back anyway, because it's going to take him about 5-10 minutes to get this all down. So basically, that is it. Now, he doesn't have any resources to start. That's what we're doing. So let's go back to the mothership. The mothership comes with resources to start, right? It comes with 40 rock, 40 ice, 40 iron ore, 6 iron, 6 carbon, 20 silicon ore, and 6 silicon. Now, I'm assuming that's just part of this sandbox tutorial / thing, right? So, you know, he's going to come up here. He's going to start making his stuff, right? I'm assuming he's working on these solar panels first. Yes, he is. Good job, buddy. Good job. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it back as soon as he's done that, so as we can then move on to the next phase, which of course is once we have his raw materials up and running, we want to then set up and get ready to get rid of some of this lava and smooth this down a little bit more, so as we have our working space for our assembly plants, and then decide where we're going to mine at, because again, we want to keep these 2 things kind of separate. So I'll bring you right back. Okay, Mr. Roboto has just about finished working up our first 3 factories here and our first 3 storage. So of course we have raw rock going into storage, we have ice going into storage, and using my middle mouse wheel, if you have a clickable mouse wheel in the middle, you can also use it to move around and drag around your asteroid instead of using the WASD keys. And in this case, he has now worked out my iron mining as well. Though in this particular case, I gotta turn this off because I can't see it. There we go. He's now just working on solar panels. Now, to get this all up and running, I gave each factory its own solar panel, but that's kind of gonna fail on us really quick. As you can see over here, it's not working so well. So Mr. Roboto has now got to start working some power lines. Luckily for us, he has he just happens to have the stuff to do that with. I got to turn it this way because I can't see what's going on. This way, this way. Oh, dude, like, you don't have to, yeah, just come down there like that. There you go. And I need you to come along like this. Over to these solar panels. Yes. Because, of course, we're trying to connect as much as we can, right? We want to connect all the panels together that we can. And we'll bring this down here and then drag this over like this. All right. Now, we don't have any panels on this side of the asteroid yet, so we should try to work on trying to at least get a couple of panels over here. 1, 2, 3 would be kind of nice. I am going to chop this block off, so I don't really want to run power lines up there, but he is working on that at the moment. So we're going to run right along here with our power. There we go. And we're going to just run right in here like so. And turn this way a little bit. Yep. And that's a little bit of a quirky maneuver there, but sure. We'll make that work. And I'm going to let him once again spend a little time working away because he's going to need a little time. And I'll bring you back shortly. Okay, he's just about done his power poles, but now you can see the problem, right? The problem is like now we're not getting any stone in. Now we're full of stone, so I'm not worried about that. But I'm going to have to draw a line down here for now, and that's groovy. I would like to continue moving around to the side though, because hey, guess what? We need more power, more things. The sun will keep going around. So while we've got nice easy access, we're gonna keep putting in solar panels all over the place, right? You know, solar panels are cheap, right? So you know, use them. Don't worry about it. You know, like a solar panel is a rock and a piece of ice, and we've mined both, and we're storing both. So you know, feel free to plaster yourself full of solar panels. Don't hold back. Don't hold back. You know, give yourself solar panels, and then of course we want to wire these all together. As we get around here. Now, of course, this lava is going to give us a hard time, right? So I do want to just get a couple more solar panels down like that, and then we'll bring this wire down this way. All right, that's cool. And this side of the asteroid's always a little bit wonky, but we're okay with that. I'm okay with wonky. In fact, we can probably get 2 more panels down here as well. Yeah, let's do that. I like to have about 5 panels if I can. Yep, do that. There we go. And that will keep him busy for another 5 or so minutes. And then when I bring it back, we're going to work on this lava. Okay, so he's getting to the close to the end of his queue. So I think it's time to give him a friend. That's what I think. So we do get to have a second robot, and this second robot only requires 15 stone. I love the economy in this game. Ice and stone get you everything. It's awesome. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have a little ice, a little stone, and guess what? We can have another robot. I mean, that's great. So he's gonna grab himself 15 stone, and he's gonna do a thing with it. Now, in the upper right-hand corner, along with our robot, you'll also notice I've now got some numbers. So this arrow was actually closed at the beginning, but I have now opened it, and it is now showing me what I have for resources currently stored. So I currently have rock, I have 32 ice, I have 32 iron ore, and I have 7 power. That means 8. 8 of the solar panels are now being exposed to sunlight at any one time. And again, that's kind of my goal, right? We should be floating between 5 and 8 most times. Now, again, the rotation of the sun and the things will do all kinds of wonkiness. It is what it is. You got to kind of accept that and just go with it. Now, we want this lava gone. This lava slowing me down. Not good. So what we're going to do is we are going to use Robot 1 and Robot 2 here to do robot things for us. And we're going to do that with these freezers, right? So we're gonna put freezers on all of this crazy lava, and we're gonna get rid of it. Yeah, I want a gun. I don't want the freezers. I need the miners first. Yeah, I need the miners, dude. Give me the miners. Yeah, there we go. Let's do some mining. We are getting rid of all this junky lava. Yep. First of all, it does a couple of things. One, lava gives you stuff. Yeah, and we definitely want that, right? Lava will give us iron. It will give us other materials, and iron, silicon, all that stuff. So we definitely want that, right? We want all that, and so we're gonna do that. And I just got to kind of work my way around here a little bit. There we go. More freezers. We want more freezers. Freeze the things. Freeze me the things. I need to make sure you're turned the right way. There we go. Now, give me the conveyor belt and freeze me the things. That's it. Now, of course, with 2 robots, we can always have 2 robots working to do all kinds of robot things. And I need you to give him a little power here, dude. Just do that for me, would you? And these guys, of course, have already got power because, I mean, we've already got them hooked up to this line here. So we are now going to cool down this stuff. Oh, look at that. We've built 100 things. Guess what? But I'm not done the mission. You know what? We'll just put that up there for now. And I am not done here, mister. When I'm done building all the things, I will consider this mission done. So we are now very busily building things. Oh, this is actually a good time to note this. So notice how my my belt automatically connected to my storage facility. Yeah, I don't want that. All right. Stop that. All right, there we go. I'm going to turn that belt around by clicking on the belt and saying, hey, you know what? Stop doing that, right? I don't want you doing that at all. Do that instead, all right? Now I'll turn that off just so as it doesn't try to take any more ice from these belts. And I noticed I got a couple belts here that are backwards, so let's fix that. All right, come on, there you go. There you go. You're all running in the right direction now. That's what we want. Yeah, lots of noise. I want lots of noise. Factories working factories and things. And this one little guy over here, he's making great progress. He alone has got 55% on that one. So yeah, you can actually click on a selection of belt itself, and it will then allow you to do something with the belt itself. Now, we're going to actually be taking that a step further here in a bit by also using these filters, but not yet. We're gonna get this stuff cooled down. Yes, look at that. Boom. We already have 2 brand new silicon ore pieces. So now we're going to get Mr. Roboto to add more freezers. There is more freezing going on. We want all the freezing of the things. I want everything frozen. Yes, do that. Do that. Do this. Do that. Do this. I want everything frozen. Oh, and I need one for going up the hill too. Yep, do that. No, see, wrong way, dude. Wrong way. All right, well, listen, I'll let him build that. We're going to freeze all this out. We're going to freeze that. We're going to freeze this. We're going to freeze everything. And I'm going to bring it back once we get rid of these ice blocks here, and we freeze this all out and see what we get for minerals. Because then we're going to get to actually try putting together some factories and play around a bit. All right, now we have a nice clean work surface area. So one thing I like to do is I like to set up a corner with just my raw resources, right? So I have a little storage of just raw ice, a little storage of rock, and a little storage of raw ore. Now, I don't plan to come back to use these or anything like that. The robots will be allowed to use them whenever they want to do whatever it is they're going to do, and they'll hang out and they'll be happy. Okay. Now we want to get into. First of all, we've got this. This is the ore they have been using up to this point. But we're now going to use it for our more advanced material. So we're going to get a robot up here to add a second miner. Rotate it this way, and I'm going to have to come around here a little bit, and we're going to add a belt up into this here. Hopefully it goes in the right direction. We'll see. Hey, number 2, come help, would you? Yeah, there's no power because he has to construct that. Now he does. No, we wanna go that way. It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't. As long as they all end up in this box, I don't care. Okay. Now, the next thing is the one thing we don't have is raw silicon. So we do have some deposits. My stone deposit's up here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, I think we'll take this deposit here. You know what? There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of it here, though. I really can't ignore that. So you know what? We're gonna take these. All right. So Mr. Roboto, he's gonna make me a miner, or two, right? Of course he is. And look, we even got like one extra down here. Wow, that's amazing. And we're gonna slam these into storage here, and we'll get a little bit of work down. Get down here, and we'll get Mr. Roboto 2 to come help by doing a little shift right clicking on the pieces. That adds to his queue as well. Now, these guys don't have any power, so we're going to have to get them close enough to some sort of power grid. So let's do that, and down here, like so. All right, so that will get them attached to the power grid. That should be good. And that will get them up and running. Hey, listen, you know, you could help with this, you know. Like, there are 2 of you. That's right. You know, number 1 and number 2. Get up here and do this power. There we go. That's it. Hopefully this is bringing in the raw stuff, and we'll flip that belt around. You betcha. And that should be storing all the raw silicon. Now, we want to take... Now, we have stone... silicon and the iron, and now this is where we want to start making our more advanced stuff. First thing I like to do is I should actually add a second stone miner to this. I really should. Just so as we have the extra stone coming in. And we're going to go through this stuff. We'll have to rebuild the miners, and that is not where I wanted that. Please rotate. Thank you. Hey, what are you doing? Not much. Listen, you should come help me. All right. Now, we're going to take one off. We're going to put one storage. Then we're going to take one, come down one. And now I'm going to put this into a smelter. All right. Somewhere's around there, I guess. Now, we're going to do the same thing down here. We're going to come off one. And we're going to do a little bit of storage on the side. And then we're going to put a smelter on the end of that. Where's my smelter? There he is now. Yep, right about there. Very good. Did I put an extra one on there? Yes, I did. I didn't need to do that. Yeah, stop doing all that. I know, you guys are working very hard, and I'm sorry I made you do that extra hard work. But that was really kind of not smart. So, you know, we want to make sure, we're just going to shut this one down so as it doesn't share between the two. That's just kind of silly. I need you to put that, not the factory, I need you to put a smelter right there. There you go. Do that, big guy. Same with you guys. Now, I'm going to put in one of these, and we're going to put in a little bit of storage on the side, and then we're going to put a smelter right in front of that. No, one smelter. Stop grabbing that factory, Max. You don't want that factory yet. You know, not until we smelt something. All right. And then in front of these, we want to put one of those. We're going to put one of those. We'll grab my other robot so he can have something to do. We're going to put one of those. And once again, we're going to store what we have there, right? Because we like storage. We do things with storage, and it's important. And then, of course, we're going to do a thing with storage. And then, of course, we're going to do a thing with storage. There we go. And then we're going to go back to Robot 1. Who now, okay, yes, now, Mr. Roboto, you can actually put in a factory right there. And then we're going to do a factory right there. And in this particular case, I'm going to have to come down off of this hill because I don't want the belts interfering with that. Well, I can actually go this way. I'll just go this way, and that will accomplish the same task. Listen, what are you doing? You're doing two things. You're doing three things. Three things. Okay. Now, we're going to turn these all on here in a second, so that's why they got question marks on them, so that's all right. So over here in the iron, what do we want to do with iron? Well, let's select the recipe. We want iron ore smelting, and that is going to do a thing. Now, over here at silicon ore, of course, we want to do silicon ore smelting, and that will be a thing. And then over here, we want this to do carbon extraction, and we'll get some carbon out of that. All right. Now that, of course, is going to do a thing. It's going to store some of that carbon, and it's going to process some of that carbon. That's the same over here, right? We're going to store a little bit of that refined, and we're probably gonna process that in a factory once it's done the factory. And the same over here, right? We're gonna save some of that smelted ore, and we're gonna do something in the factory with that smelted ore. Now you can do so in this case, we want to take some of that carbon and some of that steel, and we're actually gonna make or some of that refined iron, and we're actually gonna make steel out of that. Yeah. But now I got a new challenge, right? Now I got to get this here all the way over there. So let's do that. Hey, Robot 2, what are you doing? Not much. Listen, you're about to go on a journey. Yeah. And you're gonna cut through the backcountry. And you know, that's fine. You know what? In fact, we're gonna put this one down here right now. And we're going to turn that off. I don't want him doing anything with that at the moment. So I'm going to let him catch up on that. Now, see what happened here? Look at this. See this? This is where mess gets in. This is how messes begin, right? So what did you send me down here? 4 rock. Just destroy the material on that. Yeah. We don't want rock coming down here. We only want nice... well, we actually don't need this factory. Because we're going to make the steel down there. So in this particular case, we can just blow this one up. And I need a robot. We'll put this in. Put that in. Go the other way, dude. There you go. Yeah, we're gonna take that nice refined metal sheathing. Dude, are you all right? Good. Listen. We're gonna keep bringing this track down here, though. I still got things for you to do. Yeah. We're gonna bring that. We're bringing that steel all the way down here, big guy. I know. We are far from done. Yep. Down. And now we're gonna bring. Yeah, we are far from getting there, mister. And right about there. And then we're gonna have the other robot swing around and bring it up into the factory. There we go. And hopefully with a little action, they will get over here soon enough, and hopefully this will do a thing, right? We'd be really. Oh, no. Yeah, we want you going into the factory. Make me steel. You bet. Conveyor belts. Boom. Storage. Boom. Now, with that, I can now build wherever I want. All right? So in this case, what did I forget to make with you? Oh, I forgot to make glass, and I need 2 rock for that. So we're gonna do half of that. But now I gotta actually have rock for that. Right, rock. Where are we gonna get the rock from? Where's the easiest place to get rock? Now, the thing is this is a carbon line. This is not a rock line going down the steel, right? Yes, I could take rock from here. Let's pause up for a second. We'll grab a robot. Now, this is where we're going to try to use one of our really cool bridge things, right? So we're going to do this. And then we're going to do that, right? But we're gonna turn that off. Yep, we're going to turn that off. We're going to flip you around. Yeah. And now, let's see. Yep, give me robot. Give me a robot. I need this to come down here like this. And like so. Now we want to turn that off. You're going to come down, 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 down. We want to turn this off. Yeah, we definitely don't want anything doing anything here. No, turn that all off, dude. You're just going to stick that. You're going to make me. Yeah, you're going to make me this glass, right? And I just want you to. What are you storing? You're storing silicon ore in there. Oh, I know what's happened here. You finished mining. Oh, darn it. Okay. Nope. Minor adjustment. Everybody back up. Back up. I need that. So we're going to destroy that. We're going to destroy this. Yeah, we need more of that silicon coming in. Listen, robots, you have a whole new job. Yeah, you're gonna put down a miner here. Oh, that's lava. Well, you can't do that. That's for sure. Yeah, well, we'll get rid of that. We're going to grab a miner. Yep, there we go. We're going to do that. Now, we'll get our silicon down here, and we'll do this, and we'll do that. That will now allow the raw ore to get back down here, no problem. We will reconnect this, because we don't want that to be interrupted, right? And you need to go the other way. There you go. So that's going to keep going with that, but now I still got a rock problem. Hello? What are you going to do about this rock problem that you got, Max? You know what? We're going to do something. All right. Okay. I really hate ruining. I hate ruining this look, but we are almost done. Well, we basically are almost done, and we might as well just get the rock directly. So in this particular case. Let's just go straight for the rock here, and I'll come over here, and then we'll come up here, and no, you're gonna go up there. Yep. This is definitely. Yep. I know, dude. I don't care about that. I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to do that. You need to flip that around that way, and that's gonna shove stuff in there, and then you're gonna bring that belt out. And you're gonna store that glass. Yeah, that's a thing you're gonna do, just like that. Okay, let's get the fast forward button running on all this. And I probably should have had the fast forward button running on some of this stuff anyway. We'll see which robot finishes up first, and then we'll put it all together. And this hopefully will now allow me to make the final missing piece, which is the accumulator. And of course, that will then wrap everything up. We'll have a quick look at the factory in its entirety. Hey, look at this. I mean, we got steel. We don't even have a use for steel. Okay? We can't build anything with steel yet, right? We have 13 steel. Can't do anything with it. I know, because that's how awesome we are. We're so awesome that we have steel that we can't even use, because that's just how cool we are. In this case, we now want to make those accumulators. And the accumulators are just that. They accumulate energy. I can't, because of the way the asteroid works and the cheapness of the solar panels, I don't really see a big use for the accumulators, but I guess, one day there might be a use. And hey, how about you come on up here and you do some work too? There you go. And of course, this is now making us some glass, and of course we have all the things now being made. So with that, let's see if I can't get this straightened around a little bit there. There we go. There is our complete factory in the making. Of course, up here in the upper left-hand corner is what I call my raw material, just my standard ice, raw stone, raw ore, right? Perfect. Then down here, I have my 3 lines of making stuff. So I have iron ore raw, I have iron ore smelted, I have iron ore into steel. Over here, of course, I have rock, and I have rock turned into carbon, and that carbon combines with the ore for steel. And then, of course, we have silicon turned into silicon ingots, and then, of course, we combine that with rock to get glass. And, of course, that has now got us running accumulators, and that is the entire tech tree of our demo version. So with that, as you can see by the factory in front of us, it's not much, but if my few little hints here would be, solar panels are cheap, so run them all over the place. You know, like run 5 or 6 of them. It doesn't seem like you need any more than 5 or 6 on any side, and it just seems to keep everything running. Be sure to use the middlemost button at times. It's a lot easier to move around this stuff. Yes, the rightmost button allows you to drag around, and then the middlemost button, kind of helps to make you kind of move around to what it is with the WASD key. And overall, yeah, it's a fun little game. It's a cool little game that just cool little demo that allows us to do things. Made some stuff, and of course, I've made all these different stockpiles of things, which I could now shove into the mothership. Okay, the mothership pod. So, of course, the mothership pod, if we hit the home key, I could now run belts into this, and it would, I'm assuming, put stuff into here, and everything would be groovy. But in this particular case, it's a demo, so it appears I have finished the demo, and I want to thank everybody for watching. I'm Max. This is Facteroids. Man, that's a tongue twister. And yeah, we did a thing. We made a factory of a thing that made all the things, and it's pretty cool. And I will see you on the next one. Take care.